For those inspiring words. We are indeed overwhelmed.
I thought I would add to what Rohit Bhai has said, and I think it's a very vital point. The point he has made is that the teacher's profession is a very noble profession. When you talk to a doctor, generally I talk to a doctor and I tell him that your profession is the noblest because God gives life and doctors help preserve that life or elongate that life. And it's a very noble profession. The reason why you want to appreciate and tell doctors is to remind them what they really are supposed to be doing. And many of them don't. So, from that point of view, to my mind, teacher's profession is another noble profession. Now, what exactly do we mean when we say noble profession? The other day, I met one of my teachers after almost 35 years. I was longing to meet him, but when I met him, I could see that he was longing to meet me even more. We actually embraced each other, and there were such vibes. We talked for more than an hour, and the substance of the talk was that he as our teacher, and he was a very good teacher, he as our teacher was very clear in his mind that almost every student whom I will teach is going to be, money-wise, doing much better in life. But that my satisfaction will come from the fact that I have helped him do good in life. This is what the nobility of the teacher's profession is. He was absolutely clear. He said, when I chose to become a teacher, I was absolutely clear in my mind that almost every child that I will teach will be earning more, much more than what he would ever earn. But he was absolutely clear that my satisfaction comes from the fact that I would be doing such a great thing. This is how, he expressed nobility. He didn't say in so many words, but I could see. When we say noble, it's sort of abstract. Whereas, probably this is how you can understand what nobility is. We as chartered accountants, we tend to tell sometimes that when we chose to become a chartered accountant, rather than a businessman, we could have become a businessman too, but then the choice was very clear, and when that choice was made, all of us, at least all of us partners of GK Choksi and Company were very clear that all our clients, almost all our clients, would be much, much richer than what we would ever be, despite the fact that they would not be taking a single decision without consulting us. Business decisions concerning other economic matters. But then your satisfaction comes from the fact that you contribute to their success. So this is again, I'm trying to, although teacher's profession is much nobler, but this is what probably noble indicates. I just wanted to add to what he said. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I think these words of appreciation are motivating us all the more to work harder and better. We have with us here renowned educationist and a well-known personality, Shri Rajabhai Pathak. He is the trustee of Swastik Group of Schools. Udgam School has risen to great heights under his able guidance. I request Mrs. Meetika Sharma, Vice Principal of Primary Section, to welcome him. Thank you, ma'am. We have also been joined by Shri Vartik Bhai Choksi, a chartered accountant and also one of the trustees of Udgam School for Children, and Kantilal Jayakishan Das Chauksy Charitable Trust. I request Mrs. Preeti Sakdev to welcome him. He's also an alumni of Udgam School. Now I request Niyati to welcome Radhika ma'am. I now call upon Sejal to welcome Pratima ma'am.
Incidentally, we have gathered here for a conference to mark 50th, entry into the 50th year. And if I remember right, amongst all the people sitting here, she would be the person who is associated from day one. And we
Pratima
must
ma'am also
recognize that.
completes 50 years with the 50 years of school.
And I believe the two of you must have followed her, isn't it? You and you, obviously. Yeah.
The three stalwarts of Udgam School for Children. A big round of applause for them. Now I request Khyati to please welcome Vilu ma'am. We also have with us here Shri Dhiman Bhai Chauksy, a man who makes all this possible. I request Payal to please welcome Dhiman Bhai sir. I request Shri Raja Bhai sir to please address the gathering.
We teach them to grow and always yearn for more. We bring knowledge and truth to the fore. We do our best and overcome the taste with overflowing zeal and zest. We hone their skills to perfection. We always try our best. We aim to raise our standards and hope to remain at the crest. 50 golden years of teaching, 50 golden years, 50 years of outreaching. Very good morning to Team Udgam. Today, I feel very fortunate and overwhelmed with emotions to be sharing my feelings with all the ignited minds. A tiny sapling which was planted by respected Sarojben 5 decades back has metamorphosed into a huge Vatavruksha. Under its shade, Udgam School for Children now nurtures thousands of students with love and care. This is not achieved overnight. A lot of hard work, commitment, dedication, and direction has gone into it. Udgam has always been synonymous with quality education. And this important baton was passed to Sri Gautam Bhai in 1992. Since then, Udgam has shown tremendous progress and achieved pinnacles of success in the field of education. Kantilal Jayakishan Das Trust and all eminent trustees have selflessly contributed to this noble cause. Any organization needs a stable structure, resources, the human wealth, and a foresight. But at the same time, pillars of strength like Pratima Ben, Radhika Ben, Vilu Ben, and Manan are pivotal to its growth. We cannot imagine Udgam without them, and I take this opportunity to thank them. Let us together give them a big round of applause. Today, I see a very strong and big team in front of me. You all have to play your part to perfection. Golden Jubilee year will have many more events and celebrations. Each one of you can contribute in your own way, utilizing your strengths. Let us remember the school's name is Udgam School for Children, so that whatever we do should ultimately enrich our children. Let elevation of our Udgamites be at the center of all the planning and actions. I am very confident that under Manan's leadership, we will have new benchmarks of accomplishments. I congratulate all teachers for achieving fantabulous results in 10th and 12th. Many subjects we have, I think, the highest marks. I have some economics and one or two other subjects. Students have got the highest marks even in CBSE. We have been doing in Gujarat board since long, but even in CBSE, that is continued. It is very satisfying thing. Many times people say that now technology is there. We have smart boards. But we always believe that we do not have smart boards. We have smart teachers to utilize that boards. Boards are dumb. They have just the data. And as teachers, we have to understand our role also. In fact, Rohit Bhai rightly said that continual learning is the most important thing. And we have been telling this thing that Udgam do not have any teachers. We have all learners, senior learners and junior learners. It is very important to know our role. As teachers, what we do, we enhance their learning capacities. We broaden their mindset and we create a situation where urge for learning new things occur continuously. What is there in the textbooks is just a data. In which year Akbar was born and how many wives he had and who killed him. Maybe it is very important question in 10th standard. In that case, even Pythagoras theorem also. But in life, you have to address many other things. So as teachers, we have to understand that the most important virtue and value we have to inculcate in our children is hardworkingness, and second is reading. We are lucky to have Radhika Ben, Pratima Ben, Vilu Ben, all these teachers. I'll tell you, it is very difficult to get a person for so long time, because it is for any institution to grow, you have to pass your strengths to the next team. And we have been so lucky that all of them, they have become our strength. It is very fortunate that the young blood, the technocrat, Manan has always been even a guiding source to me also so far as technology is concerned. Commitment and new vision coupled together will have really good fruits. We look forward as team of Udgam to achieve many more. There is a possibility that now, even in CBSE, because of the minister has changed, they will have new patterns. And you might have noticed that every year we have adjusted to patterns so fast that nobody even knew that we were not using the same thing last year. Radhika Ben was very prompt in implementing all the new things. It is not easy task, but as a team, all teachers say it is very difficult to name one or two, or it is impossible to achieve such a great success with one or two people. It is the team which is more important. And on behalf of all the teachers, I promise Rohit bhai that they will continue to be smart, because we always say that we have smart teachers, and they will keep on adding new things in their bags. Many times students know that after this lesson my teacher is going to tell this joke, because the previous ones have told them. Be aware of this and at least change your patterns every 6 months. We have to change in order to change the mindset of our children. I once again congratulate all of you. I would like to share only one thing today. One day, I received a call from Gautam Bhai, and he was very angry. And I told that, sir, why you are very angry? And it was very surprising for me that he told me that this month we have not spent much money for worksheets and other things. So I'm not happy. We are very lucky to have such trustees who are worried that school should spend. We have series and series of people who are against of spending money, and here we have people. In fact, when I'm talking of 93, when we made the first notice board outside the office, the cloth of notice board was so costly that Shah Sahib told me that even in my house, the material for sofas which I used is less costlier than this material. This is the commitment level. Say, I will be wrong if I do not share such thing with you. We are so lucky to have such committed people. We are so lucky to have Radhika Ben, Pratima Ben, Vilu Ben, and all others to guide us. And let us create the environment, at least in Ahmedabad and Gujarat, that people should follow us. Let us be leaders in the field of education. Thank you very much.
Physical fitness is not only one of the keys to a healthy body, but it is the basis of dynamic, creative, intellectual activity. Keeping this in mind today, Manan sir will show us a presentation on how to keep ourselves fit. Over to you, Manan sir.
This year we are going to have a focus on teacher development. So as an individual, so we'll be talking about three important things. First would be fitness, and then we'll be talking about, there will be an author coming, and probably Sagrika was telling me that not all teachers contribute in the newsletter. And so we are going to address this, whether how you can, not only why you should read books and why you should write things also. So when you take the pen, oh, she's not married, or she does not have full-time work, so she can spare time for all such activities. We'll be seeing, like, she'll be doing a half an hour or so talk, and then you will have free time to ask her any question that you wish. And I had invited her earlier to speak, and I've seen that she's been speaking at a lot of Ahmedabad Mirror and things like that seminars. But what we have seen